I think about the things that start out as little with us, whether it's a little emotion, a little habit that we have, a little thing that we do, a response generally to the world around us, to what's been done to us. Remember, I say this often: what's been done to us, for us, and by us. Those little responses that just become naturally over time a part of us, like that ingrown hair, something that could have been taken care of very early on. If you've never seen a picture of me, I have a full grown beard now. It's a man-sized beard, if you will. But it started out very small, and that ingrown hair developed very early on. It's been there a few years. I've had this beard for 7 years now. And that happened probably in the first or second year, something small that if I'd have paid attention could have probably pulled it out. But through the years, it became a part of me. And then it resided under the skin and it began to get big, and I had like this knot on my face, and over a course of time began to get sore and affect my face, so I had to get it removed. But I think about these things because if we don't ask the question I'm asking today, instruction or emotion, some of us, many of us, can develop these emotional moments, these things in us, these responses to things that occur around us. They're really just reactions, and those reactions become who we are. And they're not tied to any information. They're not tied to any instruction, a word I'm going to talk to you about today. They're not tied to any wisdom. It's just a reaction to what's been done to us, for us, and by us. So it becomes a part of us. We can't explain it other than it just is. If you have any part of yourself and it's like, wow, that thing's on your face, it's a part of you. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. I can see it. Well, this is just the way it is. Well, why is it like that? I don't know. It's just the way it is. Well, why don't you get it removed? Because I don't. It's just the way I am. See, these are how the emotions and reactions and responses can occur in us. I see so many people with just bad attitudes, and their first response is, "This is just the way I am." Why are you like that? Well, my dad was that way, and I'm just going to be that way. That's just who I am. My dad was an alcoholic. I'm going to be an alcoholic. My mom was abusive. I'm going to be abusive. All the things that we develop as a part of us because we don't ever ask the why. And I see this now. I mean, in the time in our country we live in, oh my Lord, emotion drives the bus for most people. I've been raised in denomination. I'm a pastor, so I've been raised in denomination. And I see people's emotions tied to some of these things that if you really ask them why do they believe the things they believe, most of them couldn't direct you to scripture and say, this is why. It's just what they've been told. And guess what? That's not instruction. That's emotion. There was a lot of things in mine as I went through this journey of who I am and what I believe. I had to really ask myself those questions, and it makes you get over your emotional connections to things, and it requires you to have an instructional basis on what you believe and who you are. This is the problem in our country. Most people don't know who they are. They just are what they've become. They don't even know why they believe what they believe. They don't know why they vote the way they vote. They don't know why they approve of this person and not of this person. They have zero idea other than what people are telling them. Like, there are so many people who feed at the table of the media daily, and depending on where you get your buffet at, if it's CNN or Fox News or whatever it may be, wherever you eat is going to determine who you are.